So a few years ago, if you had to buy a smartphone with good battery life, better performance and a fairly decent camera, you had to spend at least 10,000 rupees to get the smartphone. But it's 2018 and you can get all of that at a fairly low price. My name is Asif, you're watching TechTipper channel. Let's get started with the review of Xiaomi Redmi 6A. So as I said at the start of this video, we will be talking about the Xiaomi Redmi 6A, which was recently launched in India. It was actually launched a few months ago in China, but it made its way in India in the month of September. So I have actually bought this smartphone for a relative of mine, and I was really impressed with this smartphone when I held it in my hands for the first time. And I thought I will share my views with you guys so that it will be helpful for you if any one of you is interested in buying this smartphone. By the way, this smartphone is available on Amazon.in flash sales, which happens on a weekly basis. So I will put the link in the description, or you can check out the Amazon.in app or website for more information about this phone. So the smartphone comes in two different variants, 2GB RAM and 16GB of internal storage, and 3GB RAM with 32GB of internal storage. But for now, only the 2GB RAM and 16GB internal storage variant is available for sale for Rs 5,999. And for Rs 6,000, what you are getting is absolutely kick-ass smartphone, absolutely value for money smartphone. I mean, the build quality is really nice, aluminum built like the previous year's Redmi 5A. There is a slight change in the design because of the new 18:9 aspect ratio. The earlier model, the last year's Redmi 5A was a 16:9 aspect ratio, and this one is 18:9, so it is a little taller and little thinner as well. The earlier Redmi 5A was 8.4 mm in thickness, and this one is 8.3 mm in thickness. So in comparison to the last year's Redmi 5A smartphone, there is nothing much change, but it feels really great in the hands. The variant that I have is the black one, and there is beautiful camera at the back, the 13 megapixel camera and 5 megapixel camera on the front. The photos were quite decent for the price you are paying for the smartphone. So I think overall it's a great smartphone. You can check out the unboxing. I actually have done the unboxing. In the box we have the smartphone along with the charger and the data cable, some paperwork and a SIM ejector tool. It's very minimal, but no complaints for the price you are getting this smartphone for. For 6,000 rupees, amazingly built smartphone. On the bottom we have the micro USB slot for data and charging, along with the microphone for calling or recording. There is another microphone on the top along with the 3.5 mm audio jack. So there's no missing audio jack on this one. Another amazing thing about this smartphone is that it has got a dedicated slot for micro USB. So no more hybrid solutions. I mean, you can use two of your SIMs and add an extra micro USB to this smartphone to increase the storage. By the way, you get 8GB of storage left after some OS and other apps, the pre-installed apps. After you have set it up, you get only 8GB off. So there is an option of increasing the storage with the help of the dedicated micro SD slot. You can check out the front camera and the back camera video samples. Amazing thing is it has got image stabilization feature also. Electronic image stabilization feature, which used to be available only in a handful of smartphones in the mid-range segment. It has made its way to a 6,000 rupees smartphone, which is really great. So this is the front camera of the Xiaomi Redmi 6A, and the audio is also being recorded from the inbuilt microphone of this smartphone. So here is the video from the back camera of the Xiaomi Redmi 6A with image stabilization on. So this smartphone has got the electronic image stabilization feature available. and it is really surprising to see that feature in a rupees 6,000 smartphone. It's a 5.45-inch smartphone in comparison to the 5-inch Redmi 5A, which was last year. But thanks to the 18:9 aspect ratio, the phone is a little taller, which has made it possible for the manufacturers to give it a 4.5-inch screen. And it's really amazing. In the software, we have the Android 8.1 OS along with the MIUI 9.6, which is the exact setup that you get on all other Xiaomi smartphones. I recently bought the Poco smartphone and the software setup was exactly the same. So MIUI 9.6 gives you gesture support as well. So in this smartphone, you can also switch to the gesture navigations. You can turn off the on-screen navigations completely so that you get an extra real estate for day-to-day usage. However, I have enabled the on-screen buttons because I will be gifting it to an elderly person for whom it will be a learning challenge. But I think for all the other people like millennials or other school kids who have passed their 12th and waiting for their first smartphones, it can be a really kick-ass smartphone, and they can use gestures, they can use all the futuristic features in a 6,000 rupees smartphone, and this is a really great smartphone. One thing that many people would miss in this smartphone is the absence of the fingerprint sensor at the back. Redmi A series never had any fingerprint sensor because of the budget. Obviously, it's a 6,000 rupees smartphone. What else you can expect from it? But Xiaomi made sure they enabled some kind of gimmick to the smartphone, so they have added face unlock. So you can add your face and it works pretty well. If you look at it, it unlocks it really quickly. I'm just looking at it and it unlocks. Yeah, okay, it's not as quick as it is on other high-end smartphones, but again, the price is rupees 6,000. And what else can you expect from a rupees 6,000 smartphone? I think it is the best smartphone for 6,000 rupees. If you have a budget for 6,000 rupees, you can definitely get these. You can check out more details or the written review of the smartphone on our website. The link will be in the description, so check it out. And let me know how you like this video, because I am not making much of videos these days. I'm shifting my focus to the website only. So let me know if you like this kind of videos. I will be making more of them. Just like this video to let me know about it. So this is me, Asif Ahmed from Techdeeper channel, signing off. I will see you in another video. Take care of yourself.